We are back again with another acquisitions video. I'm doing it solo today. This is a big one. The story on this is one of my customers, his friend or roommate, got out of the game and just gave him the entire collection. The collection is humongous. I think you guys saw it if anybody paid attention on the Instagram. I'll even put it as a thumbnail to show you what it looked like. It was not in order. Everything was all over the place and we had to sort it. It took about a week, get all the cards. If you look over there, we're still missing. We still need to look through all of this through our extra stash to see if we can match any of those. But just to give you a scope of what everything else looks like here, all of this here is the rest of the collection. There are some good pieces, like some super rares. The majority of it's bulk, I think, because what happened was the guy who traded it in actually picked through a lot of it and just started trading it, started selling it and trading it in. And once I found out what about it, I said, just bring it all in and we'll handle it. And after a few days of prodding, he finally brought it in, because now I can understand why he took a long time, because it was like, look, this is just too much stuff. I don't want to have to go through it. I'm like, don't worry, we'll go through it. And we didn't realize like how much it was. But let's dive right in. You can see right off the top, there's a prime. There's another super rare here. This is Avengers Assemble, Justin Seifert, Captain Universe, Ex Nihilo. There's a lot of like mid to low level super rares and stuff like that in all of these, and there are some chases here and there, but for the most part they're all going to be mid to low tier things, and a lot of bulk, a lot of things to do restock for us. That will restock our out of stock stuff. But Sandman is one of the good ones here. Any Spider-Man related things, obviously this is superior foes, but there's Silk. You can see a super Zemo right here. There's Electro rare. A lot of the Spider-Man like Rogues Gallery, they're always selling. So like Hobgoblin, and for competitive play, this guy's been moving quite a bit. Overdrive, even in bronze. Stiltman is another one that's always moving for us. And then right over here, Civil War. You already saw this in another video, but look at that beautiful sculpt on Namor. You see the Captain America. There's a Sentry right here. So you can see that there's some decent stuff here. You can see Taskmaster missing the arm. So we have to, if we find the arm, then we're good to go there. And we got Uncanny X-Men. You can see the rare Juggernaut. Juggernaut's always popular. Super rare Beast, not to be confused with Dark Beast. I know it looks like it. You got the rare Sunfire. It's a good one. Cameron Hodge. Surprisingly, we've been selling this guy and he's been upticking in price. Used to be like $2 or $3, and then now we're up to $5, and we just can't keep him in. And the generics are always what we look for as well. These are always selling. Over here we got some monthly OP stuff. You can see Abominable Snowman, Dormammu. These are actually full, or not full, but they're in the plastic still. So these we'd probably be giving out as prizing because they're still like this, and that's always good to give out when new players come in, or people are trying to get older stuff, or when they play in a tournament. There's the Batman set. You can see there is a chase here, low end chase insider over here. Nightwing and Batgirl sells. We just sold a couple of these cruisers. The Beast Boy morphing stuff always sells too. And over here we are at Avengers Defenders War, and we found a straggler here, Dexstar. Like I was mentioning before, Dexstar is popular. Pretty high price for a old rare from Warflight that they have an overabundance of. Black Knight, as we know, this guy will be Jon Snow. Kit Harington is going to play him in the Eternals movie, so that's going to be something to look out for whenever they get around to releasing or even starting to film that movie. Atlantean Warriors, another generic. Doctor Strange, this one has his hands. For here, we're out of this guy. the Batman Superman robot. Really good. So that's a solid one. Now, Lois Lane, pretty decent there. If you can see here, there's a Wraith, or is it Wraith or Wrath? Wraith. Superman enemy, bad guy. And then we have, you can see this right here. This is an actual full Fast Forces with the Fates helmet, so that's a solid one. People are always looking for that kind of different universe type of DC stuff. Superman Blue. And then over here, this Trinity War. It's been kind of an uptick a little bit on these, like I just mentioned the Other World stuff for Trinity War, DC, and we've been selling quite a bit of the Crime Syndicate stuff. So Earth 2, CSA, I think it's Earth 2 or Earth 3, I don't know, whatever. One of these guys Earth 2, one of them's like Earth 3. And then we got Guardians of the Galaxy over here. You can see there's a Prime Captain Marvel over here. There's a LE right there. There's Fast Forces and Humans. This is a lot of bulk stuff, looks like, but you know, little things like this. Captain Marvel, we're always low on moving her all the time because of the movie, obviously, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Deadpool X-Force, that's a little bit newer. There's a full Fast Forces of the Deadpool. You can see there's a Super Rare Strife right here. There's a Super Rare Swarm. Psylocke, we're always selling her. Doesn't matter what form she's in, what version. And over here, very nice sculpt, always selling her as well. Blink, the Deadpool set. This is the first one, the one that started it all. Arnim Zola is a super right there. We are out of him, so this is great to have Shang-Chi back in. And obviously they have the movie coming out, so that has a little bit of an uptick. Deadpool stuff's always good. Of course, it's not quite Venom right now. But so that's the first batch. Go on to the next one. Okay, so here's the second batch. Some of these are in the lower end in terms of just quantity, but we try to keep them grouped together in their sets or release at least. So like this one has Elseworlds and What If. Start with Our Man here. This one's been selling. You know, the new Stargirl show, a little bit of interest there. Over here, there's really nothing other than just like maybe a Madam Web, Man Thing over there, Mysterio, Ancient One, you know, a couple like little LEs right there. Superman, the World's Finest set. There's Super right there. Surprisingly enough, we have sold so many of these. This particular version too, we are actually out of this. And I think he's like $3 or $4 now, just for the 001 random. Crazy, right? Crazy Jane, Season 2 Doom Patrol. So we've been moving, you know, quite a bit of these guys. Negative Man, there he is. Here's Fear Itself. This is not quite a full book. It's close though, but there's Scotty's Hammer for Scotty. And over here, this is the Nick Fury set. Nothing really. Oh wait, actually there's one big one. Yeah, this is one. Not out prime, both hands, both arms intact. So Bronze Age staple, still a top end Super Rare Prime, even though it's golden. And if you're a Squadron Supreme guy, you need this for your collection. And Wolverine X-Men, this one is actually one that I was excited for because Wolverine X-Men sells quite a bit because there's team bases and then just overall a lot of good stuff. So let's look at, like, for example, the Archangel, because these you can only get these like someone like Archangel and Iceman right here. You can only get these if you got the team base. So just having them separate and intact here is good. And this guy goes on the team base. Warstar, that's a good one too. Magneto goes on the team base, and then just random things like Shadow King sell quite a bit. Another one. This is actually the monthly OP version. But Hussar, this one you can only get, this particular version you only get from the team base. We've sold these, we've been selling the Shi'ar stuff. We sold maybe 10 or 12 today. And then there's Megan from the Excalibur team base. You can only get that from the team base. Quicksilver Brotherhood, you know. So anything from the team base that you can sell individually, because some people out there don't really care for the team bases. Some do. So either way, it's a win. because if you don't have the team base, people want to get the individual pieces. If you have the team base, and people want to get the team base so they can put all their pieces to display. Age of Ultron over here. The main things here are we're always looking for Ultron drones. You can see it doesn't even matter. As long as there's a drone, it's perfect because these are always high demand. Thor with the hammer intact, that's a big one. War Machine on this one is pretty popular. It's like $5, $4 or $5 for you know, just a regular uncommon. And there's a LE Grand High Evolutionary right there. Superman Legion. Surprisingly enough, we need a big restock from this. We are low, really low, dangerously low. I don't know what happened here, but we're down to the last Grundy, and we had like 5 or 6. So he's back. And Darkseid, like I was saying, this guy goes for a lot. He's back as well. We just sold the last one of Validus, so he's back. There is a Fast Forces in here, and just little like Black Manta. I think we just sold the last one. Just sold the last one of Dawnstar. You know, I guess Legion is popular for some reason. And moving on to Invincible Iron Man. I know I showed this before. Just beautiful sculpt there. More supers here. Super rare. I'm sorry. Rare Prime, War Machine, so it's still top piece, or high demand. Not to be confused with the super rare from the new set. Silver Centurion, still popular, also good in bronze. There's King Hyperion. Sasquatch Prime, still good. We still got some LEs here, like the Absorbing Man, Mandarin. Gonna be in the new Shang-Chi movie, so that's good. So we got the Flash set. We also need another restock from this. Dangerously low on this one as well. Always selling out of like the Central City cops, the mob rules, the Argus agents, like this guy, because they're generics. Rainbow Raider, another one. Fiddler, we're out of. Tar Pit, we're out of. Even Flash, we're out of. So this is a great one, and obviously just more generics. Another top one, the Gorilla City Soldiers. Over here, War of Light. We got some batteries there. This is another good restock, just because War of Light has been pretty popular as of late. And we already went through these. All right, on to the third batch. All right, we're in the third batch. Okay, let's start over here. Joker's Wild. This is a newer set. You can see right there, there's a Chase Hawkgirl, Bizarro Hawkgirl. Unfortunately, other than Bizarro Green Arrow, the chases in this set aren't really that good or that popular, you know, that valuable. With that being said, a lot of pieces like Clayface still hold some, Riddler, things that come with the pieces like Penguin, just because a lot of people lose the pieces, or maybe in packaging quality control they didn't get it, or it breaks. So having it all together at once usually will keep the value, will maintain the value, because the collectors want to get, you know, they want to make sure that they have everything that it's supposed to come with, especially when it rotates out of modern, because most people don't care other than modern. So even if, yeah, the only way that these things would even be considered valuable or whatever would be by collectors, not by players, because they're not in modern anymore. And here's Captain America and the Avengers. Nothing, they're mostly bulk. You know, there is a pretty good one that people still do buy, is Captain America here, Falcon Cap. And there's Xavier School. Surprisingly, we did have just a plethora of these, like just like an overstock of this, but we've been selling quite a bit. Like, we're down to maybe the last of Professor X, and we had like 6 or 7. We're down to the last Banshee, and oddly enough, like the Generation X New Mutant stuff have been selling. So Surge, Mondo, Skin, Penance, we've been having to restock a lot, so that's good. Over here we got all the Marvel movie stuff, or just like the movie stuff in general. You can see there's Black Widow stuff over there. There's Age of Ultron. These drones will always sell. Like I said, the Sentry, Ultron himself over here, even though it's not the Prime, it's the or the Chase, but the regular original one. Scarlet Witch from the Age of Ultron, that still moves, especially, you know, the Guardians Galaxy, so that's still good. Here, these are all the indie stuff. So Red Eyes, Black Dragon. This one still holds value, even though it's an LED you're supposed to get, but not many people played Yu-Gi-Oh! Not many people got like the Yu-Gi-Oh! OP kit stuff, so these are in high demand. There's, you can see a bunch of turtles. We're always out of turtles. You can see Gate Guardian over here. You know, these are the turtles too. They've been slowly going up. I think they're up to $5 now. It used to be like $1 or $2. Now they're like $5 each. Of course, I think I was mentioning earlier that there is a new Turtles comic that's had renewed interest in the Turtles, where it's 3 of the brothers died and there's one brother left trying to avenge them, but you don't know who it is. Over here, we got some miscellaneous X-Men stuff. This is Days of Future Past, Regenesis, AVX. These are the older card stuff, older carded stuff. King Shark still sells, even though that's, look at him. He's in, this is Hawaiian King Shark. Avengers Infinity, always, and then there's some X-Men animated here, but the Colossals always move. Doesn't matter how many we have, it'll move. Black Panther, Illuminati, mostly bulk stuff. I don't think there's anything other than maybe like the Black Panther in common. That's something that we'll probably need. Teen Titans, nothing really that great in this set either, but it is the first appearance of Static. So he still sells. He's like $5 or so. You got the team-based stuff, like I said, I already mentioned that with the X-Men. Wolverine X-Men. This is Chaos War. Nothing really here. There's a Morgan Le Fay. Sentry always moves. We're out of this guy. And Benzino. And alright, on to the last one. And here's the last one. These are all the miscellaneous sets or smaller sets that didn't fit in the big stuff or that didn't require the big boxes. So let's just jump right in. This is Batman Streets of Gotham. You can see there's some decent stuff in here. You know, it's Batman, so it's always going to be popular. But there's a Chase there. Chase there. Team pack stuff, as you can see. Generics always sell, so the cop and the bike. Robin and the bike. Black Mask. And this is the variant. It's not Renee Montoya, it's actually a question. Over here, I spy somebody with 4 arms. Or 3 arms. So this is probably the best thing that we've seen in here. Maybe there's a couple chases here and there, low end, but a Chase Dr. Octopus zombie. Zombies are always popular, always sell, we're always out. People always trying to finish or start their collection. Marvel Zombie is always a thing, so it's a big one. Dr. Doom with the release of the Fantastic Four. There's more interest in Fantastic Four related stuff. So Doom, this one sells just because look at that, it's a nice sculpt too, right? And Silver Surfer, I think I mentioned this before. If you follow on Instagram, we sold somebody 3 versions of this guy. Same sculpt, there's 3 different versions. This is Arkham Origins and Superman. Nothing really here. Maybe just like the rare Firefly and rare Deathstroke. Still pretty good. It's like $10 or so, maybe more. I forget. Classic 60s. Adam West. He's always popular. I know we gotta like warm him up and put him back into position. Mr. Freeze. Penguin. For those who don't know, Burgess Meredith, also known as Mick in Rocky movies. But that's where he basically started, or everybody kind of knows him from. These are all the monthly LEs. A few things to know. Anything Venom right now is super high demand. So if you guys can ever see those, pick those up. They will sell, with their markup or whatever. X-Men Animated there. Battle World here. Harley here. Nothing really, but there's There's the rest of the Avengers Infinity. Nothing really there. The Mighty Thor set. Probably the best thing here is the Thunderbolt with the enchanted ball and chain. I already talked about why, you know, anything that has like objects or attachments will always sell, just because people need to get them complete, and they're hard to get complete sometimes. Over here, Stegron. It's always popular. People playing Modern, Jason Wingard, this is an option for your sideline. Doc Ock, this guy sells just Spider-Man villains, right? Rebirth over here, mostly bulk, but this Nightwing has been selling quite a bit, and obviously the Team Champ piece, Billy Batson, always sells. And that's basically it for this. Well, okay, let's look at this. These are like Connelly's and stuff. You know, like DC or Marvel 10th or whatever. But this Loki's pretty good. It's a Connelly. It's still pretty popular and sort of hard to get. And, you know, rare. Oracle. Nightwing, you can see. It's a nice sculpt. And then this is the DC monthly OP stuff. So we got the Robin Hood Green Arrow. Great sideline for bronze, guys. And same with Black Canary. ID cards, that's what I mean. We got Batman Animated. I'm not sure if it's a complete starter, but you know, there are some starter pieces here like Joker. 001 Batman's always gonna sell, just because that's, you know, quintessential Batman from the animated set. And that's it. So you can see that was about what, 30 to 40 bins that we have to go through, and all this is going to go up. We've already picked through all of them. By that I mean we've already matched the cards. Everything in here, they're all matched. Maybe some things might be broken, but if they are, the pieces are in there that we could glue back on. A lot of these are going to be bulk, like I said, because we have a lot of these, but you know, we're going to get a good restock. So these will be online real soon. By the time you see this, it'll probably already be up. Hope you guys enjoy this. We have plenty more where that came from. Until next time, guys, when in doubt, perplex the attack.